Alright, hey Fan Gang, hope we're all having a fantastic week so far. Hey Ace, hey Bliss, hope we're all having a good night. Today, it's the usual, Blue Archive. We're doing Volume 3, mainly because I couldn't figure out a good thumbnail for the Deca Volume EX stuff. So yeah, we're going to God. We're finding Jesus. Main story. Eden Treaty. Gehenna and Trinity Counties are sworn enemies. Or frenemies. Will they ever see eye to eye? Probably not, because they don't have enough boxes to stand on, because they're so short. Sort of missed it how those nerds make an entire game so fast. I'm gonna assume they had Arisu make all of it, and they also trained her on a bunch of YouTube videos narrated with Indian accents. Hey, Ivan. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you have a great night. Hey, Allie. Yeah, I'll come up with something for the Deca thumbnails. I couldn't come up with any inspiration for it. My best idea was like aping the Kira motorcycle drift thing, but putting Hot Wheels in there, but I couldn't make it work in time. And after like an hour of spinning my wheels trying to make a Deca thumbnail, I just like, fuck it, we're doing Volume 3. And I'm okay with that, because I've been waiting to get Mika. I need my Princess Gorilla. Save the troubled youth of Trinity, who are at the risk of failing out. Take charge of the makeup work club and lead your students to success. Challenge accepted. I'd be hop over here. Celebrate tonight because you're moving out of your ghetto apartment. Congrats, man. That's awesome. It's always nice moving up and out of places. Somewhere better. That's awesome. The prologue. Oh, she's new. Sia, whatever. The Eden Treaty is a promise to put an end to hatred, so to speak. It's a pact to cease the long-standing rivalry between Trinity and Gehenna. I don't think the rivalry works that way. I don't think it goes away because of a treaty. I think the treaty would just cement it. Seiya. Ah. The Prologue is a pretty good start of the 3 volumes. In other words, it's an effort to build trust in the place of hatred that would only continue to fester if left alone. Honestly, so actually, it's interesting that they haven't really... Hifumi/Faust is the only exposure to Trinity that I've had. Meanwhile, there's been a crap ton of Gehenna exposure so far. But just based off what I've seen from Gehenna, I think it's a safe bet that all the hatred is on the Trinity side of this rivalry. New fogs. New fogs! Fluffy tail. You can think of it as a peace treaty between Gehenna and Trinity. However, now that the General Student Council Presidente has gone missing, the pact is worthless. That... Point of order, Miss Fox. That means the pact was always worthless and was always unenforceable. If it could only exist with one person. That... This treaty was doomed to failure, president or no president. I'm sorry. No Gehenna volume. That is sad, although I can understand why Gehenna will be late to getting their own volume, considering they get so much screen time elsewhere. Eden is the name of the paradise from ancient scriptures. It's beyond me why the General Student Council Presidente chose it to begin with. Perhaps it was because she had a sick sense of humor. It's because it's an ideal to strive for, you dumb bitch. I like Seiya, but she's her batting average is pretty low right now. I'm just saying. There used to be a debate on whether Seiya had a tail or just really long hair until an official figurine confirmed it is a tail. That's actually funny. That actually makes me wish that she didn't get a figurine so it could just be an eternal mystery. Can Seiya say nin nin or is that Izuna's? I think there's the prerequisite to be a ninja. Or a ninja aspirant to say nin 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 though. Because that's the N-word that only ninjas are allowed to say. It's their word. We can't say it. Or other foxes can't say it. Are you aware of Kavotus's 7 cones? Koans. Koans? I've heard that word before. I don't remember what it was or if it was explained. The 5th one relates to paradise. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? Like each of the koans, this question's intent is vague, but it can be interpreted as referring to the inherent paradox in proving the existence of paradise. If paradise exists, then the ones who reach it will remain there for eternity, forever enveloped in joy and satisfaction. Paradise is what you make of your life. Okay, whatever. If someone does leave paradise, it's because they weren't fully satisfied, which means it wasn't paradise to begin with. Categorically. So it's never a paradise for them. Okay, so it's subjective, fair enough. Therefore, those who reach paradise cannot be found and should not exist outside of paradise. That's a big-ass tower, Jesus. Is that like an upside-down obelisk? What the fuck? I haven't seen that before. Yeah, that's like a upside-down obelisk. What the hell? It's just floating. Okay, cool. Oh, this is a different cityscape than the Millennium City. It looks more like 20th century New York, Chicago, kind of, instead of the high-tech, high-speed Millennium City. Oh, that's cool. Towers visible in the back of Lost CGs all over Kavotos. It's like the central landmark you can see from anywhere. And Trinity owns it. They're asserting dominance. I don't like that. I think we should tear it down. So can you prove the truth of someone who does not exist? The purpose of... Is my introduction to the Bible thumping school them trying to prove that God doesn't exist? Is that what's happening? The purpose of this 5th koan is to be nigh unanswerable. Okay, I have to look it up. What does K-O-A-N meaning? Is it a real word or a puzzling, often paradoxical statement, anecdote, question, or verbal exchange used in Zen Buddhism as an aid to meditation as a means for spiritual awakening? Okay, that makes sense, so I'm not familiar with that word. If it's a Buddhism, Eastern thing. Okay, that's cool. Does truth that cannot be proven become worthless? What is the true question masked behind such cynicism? Eden is the paradise from scripture. It exists nowhere and cannot be found. Huh. In other words, it's nothing but a sweet illusion conjured by dreamers. It is with that attitude. A lot to unpack with Sia. Just let it ruminate in the back of my mind. No, I'm gonna let it ruminate in the front of my mind. I am judging her intensely. You see? Surely this is the metaphor behind the treaty's name. What if it was like 5:55, like 5 till 6, and the Presidente was like, oh shit, I need a title for this document, and just open palm slapped Eden onto it? What if that's what happened? Hi, Sensei Dus, I'm here. You may find the story that's about to unfold to be unpalatable. Palatable. Unpalatable. But how the Okay, I know the word unpalatable, but I'm having a moment of clarity that's freaking me out because it's a random word that I don't know how to pronounce despite knowing it for decades. How the fuck do you pronounce unpalatable? Unpalatable. I don't know, something's wrong with my syllables. It's a story meant to make you uncomfortable, uneasy, and leave you unhappy. A cynical story that will make you doubt people and truth. Gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bitter. But entirely truthful. I ask that you not look away and See it through to the end. Okay. Hello, welcome to Sensei's personal space. For that is your responsibility. I mean, I am Sensei. I guess that makes sense. I didn't realize I would do Volume 3 before Volume 2, Chapter 2 either. The reason I'm starting Volume 3, Chapter 1 tonight is because I couldn't come up with a good thumbnail for Volume EX, the Deca stuff. I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm feeling more inspired by Trinity because I want to meet my Princess Gorilla Mika. So, so we're doing Volume 3, Chapter 1 tonight. Specifically because of thumbnails. Oh. Is she the one that authorized Tefumi to launch artillery strikes at the end of Volume 1? Or Volume 1, Chapter 1, I think. Or was that Chapter 2? Nagisa. Yeah, okay, so that was the same character. Oh, she looks cool. I don't think I've seen her before. She looks awesome. I like her wings with flowers in them. That's cool. I did it! Give me them gems. Makeup Work Club, aka Foss Undercover Day Job. Oh. Koharu, I know her by reputation. She's adorable. I can't stand it anymore. Hold on. Momo Friends something. I can't read that. Too blurry. Too low res. I'm wondering what gun that is she has. It has like a wrap on it. At first I thought she had like an umbrella gun, like I've seen Arona have. A P-14 Enfield. Oh, that's right. This is the British school, so they usually have British guns. Interesting that she has a wrap on it, though. I can't stand it. I'm in agony, torment, misery. And it's all your fault, Sensei. Hey, Powerlines, Sensei does. Hey, I'm here. I just got here. What do you want from me? You're going to hurt Sensei's height, me. Feelings if you keep saying things like that, Koharu. Yeah. Think about my feelings. I'm the most important person here. Keep in mind that Sensei, that's getting old, is only here to help us. Besides, it isn't their fault that you failed that exam. Wow. I'm with, well, I was about to say I'm with the Pink Woman, but they're both with Pink. Is this the Pink Woman Club? Wait, no, Hifumi is, and Faust isn't Pink Woman, she's blonde. I'm a member of the Justice Task Force. It's not my fault I have to miss so many classes. No, you're not. You're a member of the Makeup Work Club. Sensei can see your tag. Sensei has your deets. Oh, Azusa. She looks awesome. Azusa's art is really good. This is one of those random cases where she just has like a slightly higher class artist than everyone else did. I can't see her gun. Strange. The same applies to the other JTF members, yet you're the only one who failed, Koharu. Nah. Goodness, Azusa. Are you trying to tell Koharu she isn't intelligent? No, but she is bird-brained. You can interpret it that way, but the reality is that sometimes life is just like this. That's just how it is in this bitch of a world, Luigi. You mean that life is agony, torment, and misery like she said? That's deep. Why am I the one being singled out? Because you yelled at Sensei. Stupid bitch. You all failed too. If I'm dumb, then so are all of you. It's Faust! It's our girl! It's the boss! You guys. Idiots, the whole lot of you. That's why we're on the Makeup Work Club to begin with. What is the Makeup Work Club? At first, okay, so this is a bit of a self-report, but it took me an embarrassingly long time to realize that it wasn't a club for them to, like, practice putting makeup on. It was, like, a club for making up work. But I don't know if that's like them pretending to have work or if it's club for them to be catching up on work. So, I don't know. It's making me feel like I need to be a member of the Makeup Work Club. You! And you! And you! Yeah, her art is just like slightly better than everyone else's. And Foss we trust. Yeah, brother. See, Dragon's with me. We're the ones that thought it was a club for putting on makeup. It took me way too long to realize that it wasn't that. And you too! Me? Hi, Sensei Des, what did I do? Okay, Kaharu, deep breaths, calm down. Listen to the boss. Calm down, we're all going to be expelled. And if I'm expelled, I'll be kicked out of the JTF. Anything but that. Kaharu is... I know her by reputation of being big horny. Big horny. I can at least sympathize on that front. Expulsion is not an option. I won't go down without a fight, no matter how futile it may seem. I don't know, getting expelled doesn't seem like the end of the world. Rather, what happens to the girls if they get expelled? We never see... I don't know. We never see any humans that aren't students. What happens to girls when they leave school? Do the gems on their hand activate and they get put to death? What happens? Like, they have delinquents who are suspended. That's a rabbit hole. I'm gonna gloss over that rabbit hole. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Excuse me! Oh, hold on, I can look at her gun now. Is that like a Brit-bong version of the M16 or M4? It looks cool, though. A SIG M400, aha. Sorry for yelling. You can yell, Hifumi. You're Foss, you're the boss. Because you're Foss, that gives you yelling privileges. What I mean to say is, we're all here to make sure it doesn't come to that. But if we don't start putting our heads together, we'll all be expelled in a week. I think this needs something more. Oh, I can see her gun now. Hold on. Sensei has to look. Sensei has to stare respectably at your guns. Can't really see what that is. It's a rifle with a grenade launcher. Huh. Something more like... think this... Let's try that again. I think this needs something more than the cliche like, put our heads together to solve. What if we thought outside the box instead? Okay, Sensei has this. Think on outside the box. We steal the exams ahead of time so you can memorize the answers. Problem solved. What if we thought outside the box? Something like, let's put our bodies together. What? Oh, what? Okay, Hanako. I'm seeing why Hanako is here in the fuck ups. Get your head out of the gutter, you pervert! I'll blow it off myself. Can you even hear yourself? That doesn't even make sense. Is she talking to me or the other one? Okay, talk to Hanako. My, you don't have a very active imagination, do you, Kaharu? We could always try it out together. Clomp. Clomp. What? She's approaching threateningly. She's cornering the tiny bird in the corner. Back it up! Personal space, I don't want to know! Here I come, phrasing! What? No, let me go! Save me, Sensei! I'm sorry! Sensei is covering his eyes so he's not legally responsible for what's happening in front of him right now. I'm sorry I snapped at you, just let me go already! Fascinating! I've never seen such an effective restraining method in close quarters combat. This will prove most useful. But I would have twisted her joints first. Okay, Azusa is a little scary. You made too many unnecessary moves with your hands. Don't worry about what's happening. Sensei closed his eyes, so I'm not legally liable here. What happens when Sensei isn't looking? Don't worry about it. Sensei, please. Hey, hey, Hifumi, I already have a couple of good ideas about stealing exams so you can cheat, but no promises. Is Hifumi in this because she... Was Abydos that bad of an influence on Hifumi? Did Hifumi's Faust arc, like, send her grades into the gutter and that's why she's in the fuck-up class? Please do what you can. We're all gonna be expelled at this rate. A few weeks earlier. Are we back to Tiny Fluff? No, we're back with the bird. Nagisa. She has a nice halo. I like that halo. I like that. 4? Is that... At first I thought that was like an 8-pointed thing. But that has... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's why it wasn't adding up in my head. It's 10 points. Okay. Sorry, I was going down another rabbit hole. Don't mind me. Hello, Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Sensei des. It's good to meet you. I'm Kurafuji Nagisa, the host of the tea party. Oh. And this is Misono Mika, a member of the tea party like myself. I already know I love Mika. She's my precious princess gorilla. I will do anything to protect Mika. Hold on. Oh, she has a cute little pistol. Okay. I was wondering where her gun was. Mika, our gorilla! Trinity's tea party hereby welcomes the Sensei of Shale. They're a little bit British. The tea party. It's a good... Oh wait, there is a river around, so we can throw them in there. Awesome. We're gonna have a tea party. The Kavoto's tea party. We're gonna throw them in the river. I've been wondering what you might look like, Sensei. You don't look at all. You don't look all that different from us. I think there's a few differences. Just a couple of differences, Mika. Although granted, I'm not a robot and I'm not an animal, so I guess yeah. I think I like you, Sensei. What do you think, Nagisa? I don't believe it's polite to comment such things in front of Sensei Mika. Finally, Powerline Sensei isn't sitting in the corner doing dailies. I get to do something! I thought I did get to do stuff in Volume 1. Sometimes. Once in a while as a treat. Honestly, I didn't mind Sensei just getting dragged around in a wagon while he did his gacha dailies in Volume 2 that much. Because it was kind of a change of pace. It was a different approach to the story. So it wasn't that bad as a one-off thing. There's no shame in affection, but there's a proper time and place for it. Oh, is that how it works? Sorry, Sensei. Sensei? Oh, I thought she was calling her Sensei for a moment. I guess I was being too informal. I guess I should say something like, I'm pleased to meet you. It's okay, I know. It's nice to meet you too, ma'am Gorilla. Hee hee. If memory serves, you're the first person outside of Trinity to be invited to the tea party. What about the president of the General Student Council? I would think you would have met with her. This is normally a place that ordinary students could scarcely hope to be invited to. Sheesh, Naggy! Hey, cool it on that N-word, Mika. Don't make such a big deal out of it. That wasn't my intention, Mika. My bad, I'll keep a lid on it. We brought you here because we have a small favor to ask. I mean, I guess a small favor is fair enough after the borrowing Hifumi to rob a bank and then borrowing your artillery. So I guess fair enough. And what's that? Hold on, Nagi! Something about the way I'm saying that just sounds off to me. I don't know, something about that. Are we really going straight to the point? Shouldn't we, like, make small talk or something? Chat a bit to break the ice? We could talk about how great the weather is or what we ate yesterday. Should we really be skipping all that? Isn't the tea party supposed to be all about social gatherings? I don't think Nagisa is having it. You can stare at me with those pretty eyes. Mika's a charmer. All you want, but I'm not backing down. This has to do with proper tea party etiquette. Technically, they don't know about the Fosh thing, but Sensei knows. And Sensei feels a little guilty. She's saying Nagi-chan. But for whatever reason, they refuse to use suffixes. I'm not gonna crash out on localizers. I'm just gonna take what I can get. You're more than welcome to uphold those values when you're the host, Mika. But I am the host at the moment, so you will be following my lead. She's wearing the host badge, so she's the host, Mika. Sit your ass at the table. Yeah, Mika. Forgive me. It's unsightly of us to quarrel in front of the guest. I mean, honestly, it's brave of big old Nagi here to quarrel with the fucking gorilla in the room. Why don't we change the subject as Mika suggested? Oh yeah, Mika does have a badge. Well, Nagi said she was the host, so that means she's the host. I think it's just it's a dib system. You all act as Trinity Student Council presidents, right? Does Maki always have that badge? I never noticed on her sprites. Oh, Sensei can really read the room. Take a good look, Nagi. Those are some grown-up conversational skills. Listen to the eloquence and flow. The flow of me saying, Nagi! Ignoring that, yes, you are correct, Sensei. We are the Student Council Presidentes of Trinity. You might be wondering why there are multiple Presidentes. It's a tradition of Trinity Student Council having to have multiple Presidentes serve simultaneously. Is this a tradition just so you guys can bicker with each other instead of bickering with the other students? Is that why you have multiple presidents, so you can bicker over who's the host? Is that what's going on here? Is like, are you guys gonna be each other's lightning rods so you don't bicker with the other kids? I mean, that's honestly kind of brilliant. Hey, why'd you ignore me, Maggie? Nagi. Before Trinity was unified, the representatives of each branch academy would hold tea parties to resolve any disputes. Oh, that's why they're called Trinity. Are you really doing this? It's so mean. My feelings. Mika breaks the third year being short and small chest curse. Oh yeah, she is a third year. You're right. That's because she's a gorilla. She's just built different. The representatives of the Pater, Filius, and Sanctus academies came together to hold tea parties meant to create an atmosphere of reconciliation. And since then, okay, so this is confirming my theory that all the hatred is not coming from Gehenna, it's all coming from Trinity. It seems like Trinity has some deep-seated, they have roots in just being professional haters with each other. So I think all the problems come from Trinity. I'm also convinced that all the mentally broken students who snap and go on shooting sprees are probably all Trinity students. That's just my assumption. You're just straight up ignoring me, Nagi. Are you doing this to get back at me? You're the worst. Is this how you treat a friend they've known for over 10 years? student council Trinity has been called the Tea Party, and the representatives of each faction host. Will you shut up? They really do have multiple presidents just so they can bicker with each other and lightning rod each other. The Gehenners. Whoa, whoa. Cool it with that hard RG word. The Gehenners. Cause more mass shooting, but there's no snapping. Yeah. I'm in the middle of something. Can you not keep your mouth shut? Mika! On it, on and on! Oh my god, Nagisa. Holy shit. Sip some tea. Holy shit. If you don't shut that little yap of yours, I'll stuff it shut with roll cake! Jesus Christ. Mika just got put on blast. Yeah, Nagase needs to eat a Snickers. I think she really did crash out. I mean, jeez. Is her blood sugar low? Has she just been sipping tea and she's over-caffeinated, forgot to eat anything? Okay, do you want Sensei to walk away and we can pretend that didn't happen just now? Do you two want a moment? I feel like there's something other than the conversation happening here. Pardon me, I don't know what came over me. My apologies, Mika, Sensei. So scary. This is now officially awkward. Can you just tell Sensei why I'm here? Nagisa is just upset she's physically stuck to the chair. Hold on. She's not just physically stuck to the chair. She's physically stuck to the table. I think it's entirely possible that someone pranked her and like has her elbows super glued to the table and now they had to get a chair to put under her. What we're requesting of you is rather simple, Sensei. Yeah, simple but important. Mika, I think you just need to stop talking for a moment. Very important. Could you take charge of the makeup work club? What do they do? Do they put on makeup? Did I ever watch Origairu? Origairu? What's Origairu? Is that the anime? Because I watched the anime. Nagisa Alt is also stuck to the beach chair. That's brutal. Yes, to put it plainly, we want you to operate a special class meant to save failing students. Trinity is an academic institution with a long history of intellectual and martial excellence. But somehow, I feel like they need to add some public speaking to the mix there. Some social aptitude classes. I don't know. From this encounter alone... Wait, Okay, after the little fox at the beginning, every scene has been the students at Trinity crashing out at each other. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. But somehow, this proud institution has no less than 4 failing students. Honestly, that's a pretty good batting average considering just how huge these districts are. Because like Gehenna had, I think, was it 40k or 50k students? And Trinity is their rival, so they'd be about the same. So like, only 4 failures out of like around half 100k? It's pretty good. That's honestly amazing. Yep, we've got a lot on our plate right now. Things are pretty disorganized in the Eden Treaty. We need to deal with these failing students pronto, but we're short on manpower and time. That's when we read this! An article all about the amazing things Shale has been doing. Praise me. Praise me more! They have 4-digit numbers enrollments. So only thousands? Not tens of thousands? Finding cats, cleaning streets, delivering packages. Shale may just be the greatest errand runners Kavotos has ever seen. Oh, 5-digit. Yeah, 5-digit. Yeah, because they're rivals to Gehenna, so they're around 50k-ish. average. I don't know. To think there was someone we could... Or that would be median or mean. I forget. I forgot. We could stick with... Okay, that was a massive self-report, but to be fair, it's been decades since I took a basic math class, so I'm allowed to forget what the fuck the differences are between average, median, and mean. That's my defense. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna stick it all with... To think there is someone who could stick with all our most tedious work right under our noses! You're our savior. Can I go? This deal is getting worse and worse all the time. I wouldn't go quite that far, Mika. Why not? That's what we're doing, isn't it? Mika, I thought you just learned your lesson about backtalking to Nagisa. Besides, you're a teacher, Sensei. Technically, I'm not sure I've held any classes yet, but I'll give it a red-hot go. These days, lectures are held on Blu-ray discs, but we still have faculty members, administration, guest lecturers, or associate professors. A regular teacher? Pretty rare. A teacher is someone who uses their own knowledge to guide others, right? In other words, a leader. In that sense, a teacher is also someone who commands respect and gives others direction in life. That sounds perfect for the Makeup Work Club. Yes, but I've heard Sensei here isn't quite someone I consult with about my direction in life. Hey, Sensei didn't rob the bank. That was the girl's idea. Sensei had better ideas. Sensei's idea was to abandon the school at Abydos and just squat and to do squatter rights when they foreclosed on it. Sensei liked the bank robbing idea, but Sensei backed up the carjacking idea to steal school buses. So don't make me out to be a bank robber here. Nah, I feel you. We've heard a lot about the story. We've heard a lot of stories about you. I'll save the embarrassment of repeating what we've heard. Oh god, I forgot about the Iori incident. What kind of reports are they getting? They're getting all the reports. They're getting all the reports. Anyway, we're in a bit of a jam, so you taking care of this would be great. The Makeup Work Club would be a special club intended to give failing students the help they need. Given it's being made under the current restrictions, Shell's extrajudicial authority will be necessary to have it established. Yeah, Sensei is getting infamous, not so much famous. It's a necessary expenditure if it's to help failing students. What do you say, Sensei? Hey, Sensei does. Surely you wouldn't turn away students in need. I won't refuse if it means helping students who need me, named Hifumi. Foss needs my aid. I have to help the boss. Yes, we did it! Thank you, Sensei. Hey, Sensei does. Very well. I didn't necessarily expect you to decline our request, but did you expect me to decline after you crashed out on Maki? Maki? Mika? Did I already forget my gorilla's name? I forgot my gorilla's name is Mika. Never mind, just take a look at this document. Okay, I take the list. These are the students. Each one a thorn in Trinity's side, so to speak. Yeah, all their well, not all the classes, just most of this classes are Blu-ray discs, but she did say they get guest lecturers and other stuff. You could put it in more tactfully than that, Mika. We'll put it this way. These are the students in need of Trinity's love. Sure, whatever. I think Mika's creeping in and... Is Mika trying to troll Nagi? I feel like Mika's been trying to provoke Nagi intentionally now. Yeah, 4 failed. That's what I said, Mike. 4 out of 50k, that's amazing to only have 4 failures. Do you recognize any of the students, Sensei? Yeah, the boss! She looks familiar to someone I didn't rob a bank with. We'll send you some documents with all the details. Do you have any other questions? What's the Eden Treaty? I just got here. Did I say something stupid? That's a toughie. It's a quite long story, so we'll set aside some time for that at a later date. The information is classified, after all. Who's the third? Is the tiny fox the third of the Tea Party? Regardless, it doesn't concern your work with the Makeup Work Club. Should it? Hey, I just asked that. Shouldn't the Tea Party have 3 presidentes? Well, yes, but Saya isn't at Trinity right now. She's taken ill. Correct, Saya is supposed to be the one hosting this party, but since she's absent, I'm hosting in her place. We all take turns acting as the Tea Party's host, until you don't and bitch each other out and crash out in front of guests. Though that also isn't any of your concern. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, the fox went AFK. Splendid. You can officially work for Trinity once preparations are complete. Once again, we appreciate your assistance. This will be a great help to us. Bye, Sensei! See you next time, hopefully. It's actually unusual for every Tea Party host to be gathered in one place. Oh, don't act like we're always busy, then don't act like you need Sensei to unfuck 4 students. Mika. Still, this meeting with Sensei is the first time I've seen your face in a while. It's nice. I feel the same way, Mika. They're saying nice things, but I feel like they're about to crash out in just a second. We'll be counting on you, Sensei. I'll be escorting you from this point forward as the host of the Tea Party. Oh, cool. So your chair has wheels. Do I have to push you? Well, it's nice to meet you, too. Say is doing Sensei's daily so I can do something. I decided to see a student whose name I recognize on list for the Makeup Work Club. Fumi! Nags is fighting for the title of Hot Wheels. It really is you! Hi, boss. Hi, boss! Trust and Fost. Hi, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. I can explain everything. Yeah, you skipped class to rob a bank. I already know. Well... all hail the Fost! Imagine Nagisa has Tea Party mobs carrying her chair everywhere. That would be amazing. I'm assuming Nagisa is a support unit off screen, not one who runs around and fights. So I think they should just have her chair be supported by a bunch of nameless Tea Party mobs. The Failing Students, Part 1. So the thing is, it's not my fault. Let me guess. Abydos. There was a surprise Pororo show and I had to skip my regular exam to attend, so that's why I'm failing now. Honestly, I'm a little surprised it wasn't Abydos being such a bad influence on you. I don't know if that's better or worse, honestly. Don't look at me like that. I was sure I checked the exam date, but I must have made a mistake. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not sure you have anything to apologize for. I mean, compared to skipping class to rob a bank, I mean, an idol concert isn't the best, but it's less egregious? Right, so what happened was, Naga asked me to support you, Sensei. Yay, we got Fost. That's where the matter stands. Will you help Sensei lead the Makeup Work Club, Hifumi? What? Me? I would skip school to see Shiroko in an idol outfit. Hey, I'm still with Naomi that Abydos needs to do the idol plan. I think that would be great. Yes! This is a responsibility that only honor students such as yourself can handle. I'm not an honor student. My grades have always been average, and that was before I started failing. I've always found you to be rather compassionate. I think Nagisa is really good at ignoring what other people say. Besides, isn't it time you repaid your debt to me? Well... I take that to mean you agree. I'm counting on you, my makeup work club presidente. Remember, Hifumi, no takebacks. You hold on to that title of president for dear life. It's just a temporary title. The Makeup Work Club is only a provisional club. No, it's Remember Hifumi, no Trinity. We'll be disbanded once everyone raises their grades back up. But until then, I'll be working with you, Sensei. I'm looking forward to it, Hifumi. I am. I'm happy to teach Hifumi. I'm glad to have more Hifumi. No Red Winter. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do otherwise. Have you met the other Makeup Work Club members? I have in the future, but present Sensei has not. There should be 3 others. I checked the list to see who they are. Let's go meet them, Sensei. We'll have our hands full with teaching and coming up with a plan to prevent them from failing. You mean to prevent you from failing. Now Foss is the leader of 2 groups. Although that opens the door to a crossover with Abydos to bring them over. Wait, isn't this... Oh no, I never enjoyed having to come here. The green room? Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello. Hi, Koharu. Hello? Say something! Stop staring at me, bird! Excuse me! What? What? Well... Are we being ignored? Maybe she's stupid. I mean, shy. Who are you calling shy? I'm just wary of strangers. Yeah, that is literally being shy. I like Koharu. What brings you to the Justice Task Force? We're here to find someone named Koharu. What? You think it's the JTF's job to find missing people? How do you even get on the JTF if you're failing? I feel like having good grades would be a prerequisite, wouldn't it? This ain't the place for that. We don't do volunteer work. It's not what we mean. We heard the person we're looking for is being detained here. They're locked up for disorderly conduct, so... I gave the perfect tone to Koharu. The crash out... What? Hello? Hi, Hanako. Are you here for me? Wasn't me you're looking for. What the heck? Whoa, watch your language. How'd you get out of your cell? I could have sworn I locked it tight. You didn't mean to leave it open. I walked right through when I heard what sounded like someone looking for me. Can I help you? I didn't expect to see a teacher here. You must be the one in charge of the Makeup Work Club, yes? Pink woman! Stop making pleasantries and go get dressed! Who walks around their swimsuit, you weirdo? She has a thigh dot. She has a thigh... Oh. Urawa? Urawa. Oh, that's her name. That's her name. I was like, what the fuck? Urawa Hanako. Okay. I was like, what the fuck are they trying to do with this down text? I was like, what? No, that's her name. It just took me way too long to parse that. Arrested for strolling around campus in her school swimsuit. Is that illegal? Well, this is British. So she probably didn't have a license to walk with her swimsuit. currently in the custody of the Justice Task Force. Oh yeah, JP formatting. That makes sense. Is there a problem, Miss Shimoe? You can't wear a swimsuit on school grounds. It's common sense. But the school swimming pool is on school grounds as well. Do you prefer to swim without a swimsuit, Miss Shimoe? What kind of? I never expected you to be kind of skinny dip. Then again, I have heard that the JTF likes to lead by example. Don't be ridiculous. Who said anything about a matter of preference? Are you insisting that nudism is the only acceptable lifestyle? How avant-garde. Radical, certainly, but perhaps worth exploring. Would you get back in your cell already? My seniors will be here any minute. Azorna's supposed to be Hanako walking around naked, but the game needs to be more friendly. I mean, I have been skipping most of the relationship momos just to, like, not spoil stuff. And I figure later on I'll go back and, like, do the stuff I skipped. But I know distantly that Hanako's thing is that she's always extremely dangerous despite seeming to be innocent. Suspiciously innocent. Oh my. Are they all going to peep at me as well? Shut up! Shut up! Just get in there! Ta-ta, everyone! I'm a little preoccupied, so have to see me some other time. It's like a non-stop crash out with the Trinity girls. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was either, Ifumi. Oh, welcome back. So, what will happen to Hanako now? Isn't it obvious? The penalty for indecency is death! Summary execution! I don't think you have to go that far. She was walking around school grounds in a swimsuit in the middle of the day in a plaza full of people! But you're all girls, right? So what does it matter? You guys see the swimsuits all the time, right? Kaharu's uniquely crash out savvy. Who has the better crash outs, Kaharu or Naga? Nagi? Naga? I don't remember. I don't understand. I know we have a dress code, so that's why I chose to wear my school swimsuit. Koharu, 100%. Why wouldn't you wear your normal uniform? Oh dear. Oh my. Oh fuck. It's going to be difficult to talk to Hanako like this. Why don't we go meet the next member? Nage has roll cakes, but Koharu has the cat eyes. It's true. She's a bird with cat eyes. She's a little conflicted. Let's see. The next member is Shirasu Azusa. God damn, get your big ass wings off the screen. They're taking up half my monitor. Hi, Asumi. We've returned. Mission accomplished. Shirasu Azusa has been successfully apprehended. Oh, that's convenient. What? No way! Oh, you're back, Asumi. Mashiro. Thank you. See, they have to shove her off to the side because her wings are so goddamn big. Thank you for keeping watch, Kaharu. Wait. Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Powerlines does. Powerline Sensei does even. What? Hello? Okay, Vader. Hello. I mean, I appreciate the gas mask vibe. That's cool. Why I mean, it still looks cool, but why? Why though? Okay, hold on. A shame. I could have gotten at least 3 more of them if I hadn't run out of ammo. Could you guys hear that? I don't know. Do your worst! I've been trained to withstand any kind of torture, so you won't be getting anything out of me. Okay, good, that works. Okay, she's just Darth Vadering it. Shirasu Azusa. Second year from the Makeup Work Club. she occupied a tear gas storage area while being pursued for committing violent acts on school grounds. Proceeded to use tear gas to resist arrest for 3 hours before the JTF finally apprehended her. Evaded capture by laying traps and IEDs until the moment of her arrest. I think they are all second years, yeah. Wait, so Koharu wasn't failing? She was in there. Maybe she's about to fail. I think she's about to fail. You know what? Koharu is probably just one more crashlet away from failing. Yes, I heard you'll be the one in charge of the makeup work club for the time being. Yep, that's me. I imagine they'll be very busy, Sensei. I apologize, we can't offer any help. Actually, you can. Can you give students? Never! On what grounds? They're shameless criminals! Settle down, dumbass. The Tea Party contacted Shell specifically to request Sensei's help. Those two fall under Sensei's jurisdiction as the one in charge of the makeup work club. Them the breaks. But fine, if you say so. Well, it serves them right. What better punishment than being lumped into a makeup work club? How humiliating. A team of degenerates and outcasts? I would die of shame if I was forced to join a club like that. Kaharu. There's one left, right? Who's our fourth failure? That's right. I should have spoken up sooner because the thing is, the last club member is Shimoe Koharu. Okay. Brace yourselves, guys. Brace yourself, boys. It's this crash out is going to be particularly large. May! I like how they do the black screen for them. Oh, she's a first year, not a second year. Shimoe Koharu. Kohara. Yeah. First year of the makeup work club, Shimoe Kohara. The military-industrial complex has done irrevocable damage to the minds of Kavoto students. I feel like, honestly, a military-industrial complex would probably calm them down. More than anything. On the verge of flunking after 3 consecutive Fs. Note, cannot return to the JTF until she is no longer failing. Oh, so these are the other members of the makeup work club. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Well, here we are, everyone. This is the makeup work club. The real challenge starts now. You're out of line, but you're not wrong. Hifumi, it's a little rude to say that your peers in failure are the challenge. What do we do now, Presidente Agitani? Agitani? Oh, Hifumi. A group of young girls alone with someone far more experienced in a secluded classroom after school. How scandalous. Why are you still wearing your swimsuit? Why is I'm sorry, my cursor is on your tit. I'm not sure what you're suggesting, but I couldn't care less. I have enough resources for us to take shelter here for a month if need be. I've known our Unabomber for like 5 minutes and I fucking love her. Someone please kill me. No, it'd be too easy. Hanako already got arrested for wearing the swimsuit, so I guess she may as well just keep wearing it. What are they gonna do, arrest her again? Sensei, a little help? Hi, Sensei des. I'll do what I can. Thanks. I'll try my best. I expected to really enjoy this volume, but this is great. I'm loving this. It's something complete. Every chapter seems to be completely different in just a little different way. She's like this. She's just built different, meaning superior. The Makeup Work Club members briefly introduce themselves. That's the long and short of the situation. This is just a temporary arrangement that's trying to make the most of it. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Especially you, Azusa. Thank you for taking off the mask so I don't have to do the voice. Are there any questions? None! We're to do special after-school training in addition to our regular classes. It's simple to understand. Azusa's fucking adorable. I mean, this is tough competition, but I think Azusa might be my favorite so far. Unabomber's just hit different. Basically, I just noticed that she's wearing a sweater, and that sweater is adorable. The goal is for each of us to pass the special academic evaluation exam that's coming up. We don't necessarily have to ace it or anything. We just have to not fail is all. Sensei will do everything to help us too. We'll also get 3 attempts at the exam. But if we pass the first one, we won't have to take it again. That means our makeup work would end early. Sensei's role will be to manage and supervise us while checking our schedules. We can also turn to Sensei for supplemental lessons to our regular classes. I found my student. I found my Unabomber, and I will die protecting her. Hold on. Okay, those Shoto logos are the same, but this one is different. I guess that's what club she's usually from. Understood! Our objective is to complete this mission together. We must gather here every day to train in order to do so. Essentially, this is a gathering of people trying to avoid dishonorable discharge. I see no reason to sabotage this arrangement. Exactly! Come to think of it, you transferred here not very long ago, isn't that right, Azusa? You must still be getting used to the academy. If you work hard with Sensei, you'll finish your makeup work in no time. Where'd she transfer from? Oh? Is Miss Shirasu a transfer student? It's rare for someone to transfer into Trinity. Wait. There's a big implication there. She just implied that the girls are trying to escape Trinity. There's one main group you don't like, but that's so far away. Ah. Yeah, Abydos is a group of friends. GDD is a group of friends welcoming a new member. Makeup Work Club is a group of girls I will soon become friends. Volume 4 are also different. I don't think I've seen anything about Volume 4, so I don't know what to expect on that. Well, at least that's what your file said. Did you not want me to share that? No, there's no point in hiding the truth. Don't worry about it. Adapting is merely a matter of putting in the appropriate work. You wouldn't mind me calling you Azusa, would you? No, why would I mind? Wonderful! My clubmates Azusa, Hifumi, and Koharu. I like the sound of that. We're soldiers fighting in the trenches that is makeup work. You may act like an ice queen, Azusa, but I can tell you have a sweet side. Yeah, Faust is the boss. Koharu is just lurching from one crash out to the next. Just look at that face. This can't be right. Koharu's eyes look like they're filled with hate for some reason. You all. What did I do to deserve this? I refuse to accept it. You failed. That's what you did to deserve this. Well, what? Refuse to accept what? I'm an elite member of the JTF. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm the only first year. I'll be on this stupid makeup work club before you know it, so don't get too friendly. You have a point. I don't see the need for us to treat each other any different based on class year. I'm okay with that. Also, thank you for putting on your uniform and not the swimsuit. That works for me too. I'm not used to that kind of culture anyways. Besides, we're each here for our own benefits. I don't see the need to pretend to be friends. Well, great! Truth is, I've actually been keeping a secret from you all. The reason I've been failing recently is because I was taking the second year exams so I could skip a grade. Skip a grade? Why'd you want to do that? Why? Because I'm going to become the JTF's ace. But not with those failures. But that's how you failed, isn't it? I can understand trying it once, but why continue doing it after failing? Just shut up! That's not what's important. The point is that I've been hiding my true power. This time, I'll take the first year exam. I'm sure to earn an excellence award, aren't I? Kaharu's just built different. After all, it's farewell to the Makeup Work Club. No one said about being done with the Makeup Work if you win an excellence award. You were holding back, I see. Just so you know, I'll be taking the first year exam as well. Who cares? I'm done with the Makeup Work Club after the next exam. See you later. It was nice knowing you. That's all I'm trying to say. I have it all figured out, so pretend like I was never here. Bye! It's not even my final form. And good luck! Okay, bye, bitch. She really left. Are Kaharu's little mood swings the cutest? They're pretty fucking adorable. Well, they're adorable not having to live with the bitch. Sensei gets to go home at the end of the day. On the other hand, it's adorable how Azusa never changes. You're goddamn right, Azusa is the best person in the room. Look, it's rough out there, Faust. You're the boss, but Azusa is my number one now. I think I'm going to like it here. I think you'd like wherever you are, Hanako. I don't think Hanako is capable of not liking where she is at any given moment. From that point forward, the Makeup Work Club gathered every day for after-school lessons. But I have to know, when you get Azusa, does she have the gas mask or does she not have the gas mask? Because I teased her about it, but if I'm being honest, I want her to have the gas mask. She doesn't have it. Man. It's okay, I'll still love her even without the gas mask. Exam prep. After school study hall. I don't understand this question, Hanako. This problem is about prime factorization. You can use divisibility rules here. All you have to do... I actually find this interesting that they're actually learning actual school stuff instead of just like military stuff. I half expected all their classes to just be like tactics training and bullshit, but they're actually learning like math and stuff, so that's interesting. I see. How you doing, Kaharu? You doing good, buddy? How's it going, buddy? Are you stuck on something, Kaharu? No, of course not. FYI, the page you're on right now won't be on the exam. It won't be. I knew that. I was just getting ahead, that's all. I don't understand the meaning of this sentence, Hanako. It's the first verse of an ancient epic. It translates to, "Oh, goddess of poetry, sing a song of rage." Oh, that one, I understand. You good, Hifumi? I feel like Hifumi is building up to a crash out. Everyone is constantly crashing out in Trinity, it's amazing. Hanako, this one! That's a translation of an ancient language. Hold on a second, let me grab a dictionary so you can understand it better. How is Hanako failing? Hanako seems like the smartest member of the club so far. Oh, I get it. Got him. Gaudium. Yeah, Gaudium et Spiz. Joy and hope, I think. Correct! That's the slogan of the second council. So it's student council. What the hell is the second council? More importantly, can you read that language, Azusa? No. Yeah, I learned a long time ago. Yeah, it's Latin. Hifumi, are you good? You okay, buddy? You doing good over there, Hifumi? It's going a little bit too well. Well, it's going good for Azusa and Hanako. I don't know what the hell's going on with Koharu and Hifumi. Isn't it? Hanako seems to have a real knack for tutoring. Azusa has a real will to learn. If Koharu told us the truth about hiding her full potential, then I have a feeling that the exams will be a breeze. What a relief. To be honest, I was really worried. In fact, the Tea Party gave me an order to start a boot camp for the second exam if any of us fails the first one. Yeah, I'm not even teaching. Hanako is doing everything while I'm doing my dailies at the desk. Are there other yanderes other than Wakamo? I feel like there are. I can't remember their names. I feel like there are a couple of other yanderes. There has to be. Well, yeah, Wakamo isn't quite yandere. She's just... Well... Wakamo is Wakamo. That's about it. A boot camp? I think Azusa would like that. Yes, that's how far they're taking things. If anyone fails all 3 exams... well, I think Wakamo is a landmine. I think that's the correct term for Wakamo. Landmine. What exactly does that mean? No, nothing! I don't think we have to worry about that, so let's not jinx it. At the rate things are going, the exam should be no problem. You jinxed it. God damn it, Hifumi. By the way, could Hanako have failed by missing the exam like I did? I mean, she seems so good at studying. I don't know how else she could have failed. Yeah, Hanako seems to be legitimately smart. Somehow. The day of the first special academic evaluation exam. Also known as the FSAEE. FSAEE. Yeah, that's better. You good, Koharu? You gonna have a crash out, buddy? How you two doing? I think Azusa is stone cold about to ace. Azusa is either gonna ace or get a 0. Good luck on the first exam, everyone. I don't need luck! I'll show you what it means to be elite! Just you watch. Here goes nothing, literally! Understood, all preparations are complete. Yeah, I think Hifumi might actually pass, because the only reason she failed was because she went to a concert instead of taking her exam. The first evaluation. Ooh, we get a BG. Azusa looks a little different. Koharu... Is Koharu crying or sweating? I don't think she's good either way. Thank goodness these are all questions we covered in our makeup work. Yeah, maybe both. I think Koharu is not doing too good right now. I mean, she's never doing good. She's always like a microsecond away from another crash out. The problems we studied with Sensei and the parts we went over together are exactly the same. This exam should be easy for all of us. Could they have designed it to give the Makeup Work Club a break? Even though they were threatening to send us to boot camp, they really came through for us. Oh. How you doing? How you doing, dipshit? You good? This is... I immediately identify Hanako's problem. Hanako failed because she didn't take the exam. Not because she didn't show up for the exam. She failed because she physically did not take the exam. She forgot there was an exam on her desk. Hanako showed up. She knows all the answers. She just forgot to write them down. She turned in a blank paper for the exam. Squirty scratchity. That's it, everyone. The finish line is within sight. Pass this test and we can all graduate from the Make Up Work Club with smiles on our faces. Ooh. I love Azusa. The scores have been calculated. Good work, everyone. Cool it, Hifumi. Let's Sensei announce the grades first. You just have to score a 60 out of 100 or better. That's everything below 70 is failing, though. Right? They even curved it so that they can fail with a 60, or they can pass with a 60. Jesus Christ. Everything is fine as long as you didn't fail. This text is practically a warm-up. Please tell us the test results, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. We're ready whenever you are. Announce the results. Hifumi, 72. Don't get too excited about the D-, but you passed. You did it, kid. 60 is a fail in the US. 60 is an F. In the US, well, it's different now. But because it's changed. Like, it used to be a 7-point roughly system, but now I think they switched to the 10-point to make it easier for kids. But I remember 100 to 93 was an A. 92 to 85, I think, was a B. 84 to 70 something was a C. And I already have those numbers wrong. And then it's D and F. But yeah, I forget. Result, passo. It's been decades since I ever had to like do any tests or anything, so I forget. I did it. Next up is, and then when I was getting my IT bachelor degree, like, God, a decade ago now. Once you're in university, half the time they don't even do a 100-point grading system because they just do whatever. So it's kind of whatever. Azusa, 30. Aw, Azusa. Fail. Hold on. I'm gonna cope. For Azusa. My copium for Azusa is that she failed on purpose because she really wanted to go to boot camp. I legitimately, I think Azusa wants to go to boot camp. Powerlines doing a British GCSE math paper? What's a GCSE? Hold on. What is British GCSE math paper? It's thinking. Examination that assesses students' math skills and knowledge, taken at the age of 16. Oh, so is that like the British version of the SAT or something? The SAT is what kids will take in high school as they're applying for colleges and stuff. So close. Well, you were halfway to halfway, so good. A for attempt. Good job, Azusa. Hold on, that's barely even halfway to passing. This must be an easy test. Kaharu, 11. How the fuck did Azusa beat you? Fail. Wait a minute, what happened to holding back and unlocking your true potential? Are you sure you took the first year exam this time, Kaharu? You didn't take the second year one again, or maybe the third year exam? I can explain. The test was really hard. No, it wasn't. It's supposed to be easy. Oh my. What are we going to do, Hanako? Even if the two of us pass, we'll still have no choice but take the second exam. Hanako 2. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think Hanako's problem is that she just literally didn't write. I think she turned in a blank exam. She didn't answer any questions. Fail. A 2? 2! Did I hear that right? That's not even possible. What happened, Hanako? You look like you were in your element while studying. I've been told I give off that vibe. That doesn't mean I get good grades. 5! Just a 5 has nothing to do with her grades. No. Oh shit, she passed out. Boss passed out. Stay with us, Hifumi. I wasn't ready for the Hifumi crash out. Everyone's crashing out in Trinity. Fail, 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 pass. Yeah, that is legitimately the most valid crash out so far. What lurk in the depths? This is fucking adorable so far. I love it. Everyone's crashing out. That's gonna be it for tonight, though, because it's 3 a.m. and I'm eepy. I want to continue, but I'm eepy. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue this with chapter 9. No, wait, part 9, chapter 1, volume 3. Yes. Okay, I will see everyone tomorrow, 1:40 a.m. Eastern, for more Blue Archive. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and share, because every little bit helps a little guy like me. If you're having fun this stream, I also open a community Discord, the link down in the description below. And I hope everyone has a fantastic Wednesday and rest of your week if I don't see you. Take care, Fan Gang. See y'all later.